T-O-D. Topic of discussion.
We got a lot of topics to talk about tonight, man. But I gotta talk about this one because it's current right now. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. Before we get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up this video so we can all get a view on what's going on in Alabama.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. We continue to provide daily updates as we promised, and we are able regarding investigation and disappearance of 2-year-old Genesis Reid. Today, with the assistance of East Alabama Canine Search and Rescue, a significant area surrounding the residence was searched using a certified cadaver canine. That search did not yield any items of evidential value. This search is a part of a standard investigation techniques and was done to rule out the immediate area surrounding the apartment complex. We are encouraged by the absence of any findings in that area, and we remain committed to a thorough, methodical investigative process as we continue forward. We will continue to conduct targeted searches and aggressively follow every credible lead. Our focus has not shifted. Our mission remains clear: to locate Genesis and bring her home. In addition, we are asking for public's assistance. We are specifically requesting that anyone who had any type of personal relationship or social interaction with Adrian Reid between December 24th, 2025 and February 16th, 2026, please come forward. Even information that may seem minor could be critical. If you have any information, contact Enterprise Police Department immediately at 334-347-2222. You may be a key piece in helping us determine Genesis' whereabouts. Again, we appreciate the support of all of those law enforcement agencies and community partners involved in this investigation and search. Our priority and our commitment is to find Genesis. That's the update that I have from the police department. DA James Tarbox has one that he'd like to give to you.
I want to update you on the legal proceedings involving Adrian Reid. Today, Adrian Reid appeared via Zoom video teleconference before District Judge Josh Wilson for an initial appearance on her charge of false report to law enforcement. I represented the state of Alabama at that proceeding. During the hearing, Judge Wilson heard testimony from an Enterprise Police Department detective regarding facts and circumstances related to the current investigation into the disappearance of Genesis Reid. Based on the testimony, the state argued that Adrian Reid is the only known suspect in the disappearance of Genesis Reid. Adrian Reid has hidden and or destroyed evidence relevant to this case, and Adrian Reid is a flight risk should she be released from custody. The standard bond schedule for a Class C felony in Alabama is $2,500 to $15,000. There is no mechanism to hold Adrian Reid without bond in this matter. She is entitled to bond under the constitutions of the United States and the state of Alabama. The state argued that the bond schedule amounts in this matter for a Class C felony are wholly unreasonable and asked for the following bond and stipulations if the defendant is able to post that bond. We asked for a $1 million cash-only bond. We ask that if she's released from bond, that she be subjected to GPS monitoring, that she be required to submit to the court referral office and participate in active drug screening, that she be required to check in on a daily basis at the Enterprise Police Department, and also that she not be allowed to leave the geographic boundaries of Coffee County, Alabama without permission of the court. Judge Wilson granted each and every one of these requests and set the bond at $1 million cash only. Adrian Reid has requested court-appointed counsel, and that request is currently under advisement by the court. We are grateful to Judge Wilson for his decision regarding bond in this matter and believe that this decision represents the magnitude of what is occurring in this community and in this investigation. Mayor?
First, we'd like to say good evening to everyone, and I would just like to thank Chief Moore and the District Attorney the Sheriff's Office, the U.S. Marshals, the FBI, and those of you who are out there helping to try to help find this child. The main thing is that if you're not involved, stay out of the way. Leave it to the people in charge who know what they are doing. And again, I feel as if this goes on as it is now, we will be able to find that young lady. So all we are listening to and what we're talking about, this church try to keep it down, and let's stick to the point. And let us not forget that God is still good. Thank you.
With that, we'll take your questions.
For the search with the cadaver dogs, was it just that area around the apartments, or are there other targeted wooded areas that were included in that?
We'll use, because again, we have such a great community statewide, we've asked for others when we get a new area that needs to be searched, any evidence that, or any leads really that would lead us to try to check other places. We certainly would use them anywhere we need to. Currently, there isn't anywhere, but again, that can change by tomorrow. We don't know what we don't know.
Just kind of talk a little bit about some of the, I guess, areas. I know we've only seen Just the Woods. I'm sure maybe other people only saw Just the Woods, but I'm sure it was maybe other areas too that you can maybe provide.
Sure. So we the wooded area is obviously a very large area. The cadaver dogs are trained on such as that. It's to search large areas and pick up odors that the normal nose can't do. Right. So the dog was used. We have at our disposal of other canines for larger areas. It was just we assumed that one. I assume we knew that one could handle that area. It's searched from the wooded area to drainage. I'm sure people saw on Facebook. We were looking in drains. Look anywhere that the dog gave any type of notification or positive ID that could be something there. There's a lot of things, nuances to having a canine, and I trust the handler. I trust the professionals, just like I'm hoping everybody else trusts us. That they know what they're doing. There was places of interest that the dog hit on, but that it doesn't mean that we found any evidence. There's a lot of factors that go along in that.
Mr. Tarbox, so I was going to ask you, the $1 million bond is quite high. Is that intuitive of your belief that Adrian is indeed responsible for her daughter being missing, or even that she did do something such as murder her?
It's too early to speculate. And obviously, our current goal of this investigation and this whole process is to bring Genesis home to her family. The $1 million cash bond is high, but right now, as mentioned and as testified to by a detective at that hearing, the person in the Coffee County Jail, Adrian Reid, is the only person who knows where Genesis Reid is. And so we wanted to ensure that we know where she is. And I can't get into why, but we do believe that if she were able to post bond, that she is a flight risk. And so it's important to us as the DA's office, and clearly important to Judge Wilson, that if she does post bond, it is substantial, and that somebody's going to be on the hook for a lot of money in the event something were to happen and her appearance is not secured in court.
I know that you always believe that she is the only suspect. I know yesterday there was a person of interest. Is that person still being pursued, or is that no longer?
There's many persons of interest. She still he or she, Mariah, is still a person of interest. Again, because investigative leads and who Mariah is, I'm not going into detail of what evidence that we have, but there's still a Mariah out there that could possibly be a key to where Genesis is at. Yes. So again, amongst others that may have the key to this puzzle or the piece to this puzzle is anybody that's had any contact with her, any social media conversations, anybody that has come and seen Adrian, anybody that has had any dealings with her on a relationship. We would love. We need to talk to you. We need to discuss, have a conversation, see if it doesn't help us with that little piece to find Genesis and bring her home.
I'm gonna pause it right there for a second. People make me sick, man. People make me sick, bro. You mean to tell me you can't even take care of your own kids, bro?
I mean, it's not that they can't take care of them; they just don't want to.
I mean, then why have
And
them?
you why exactly?
Why have them?
Exactly.
It's a 2-year-old, man.
If you know you didn't want to, you didn't want to take care of the child 2 years ago,
That's messed
you
up,
could have gave the child up for adoption. You knew for a fact that you didn't want to go through it, that you wasn't going to be the type of parent that you, even at the minimum amount.
Bro, she did that shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
She don't
All
seem-
the evidence
she
leads
don't
to it.
seem-
I ain't saying it right now, but she did that shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something. In history, if you look at some of the, court systems that they went through, a lot of parents killed their kid that they know they couldn't take care of. And that's what's going on. Like 9 times out of 10, it's not. When it comes down to honorary of thieves, they always say women and children they don't touch, right? So why in this situation that this little kid, precious little kid, don't even know what the world is about right now?
Right.
Is being
And
touched right now,
already traumatized.
right? Kidnapped, and
Hopefully,
right.
I mean, hopefully, traumatized. Being traumatized
She gotta be
is
traumatized.
the least of her concern or her issues.
Then
Hopefully,
then you hide in a whole human being. Like this is a whole human being you hide. Like,
And
come on, like that's ridiculous.
we're being hopeful. We're speaking hopefully, all right, because it has been weeks since anyone has seen this child. Even though
Right.
she claimed now she's on the she's currently incarcerated for falsely reporting that baby girl was missing since Monday,
Mm.
or from what he gathered. But apparently, the little girl hasn't been seen for weeks, so it's actually been longer.
Man.
So I mean, we can only hope that she's even safe somewhere. That she may be even crying, scared. We only hope that she's crying and scared,
And then you gotta think
and
about
not worse.
you gotta think about all the aspects of it. Like, okay, let's say she is kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping it's that. Think about how traumatized she's gonna be. She might not even be eating.
I mean,
right
at
now.
2, she's barely comprehending what's going on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of people that she's around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This could be some
If she's even around people at all.
right. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're saying and we hoping she's around people. You know what I'm saying? But in my philosophy, I feel like, and I don't want to say it, but let's set reality. You know what I'm saying? She might be dead.
She might be, and that's what people are not wanting to say because we don't know for sure. We, like I said, that's what I mean. We're speaking very hopefully.
Right.
Everyone is trying to be as optimistic as they can, but this woman, I mean, looking at her, she doesn't look like she don't look like she is like she really care.
Chat. What do y'all think? Y'all think
she's not?
You think the mother did it, Adrian?
She did it.
What do y'all think?
Look, you take them all. It's just us now. So yeah, but it's crazy, man. Like but hopefully something is discovered soon about this case. Everyone's going to be on it, going to be following it. We're going to be following it, and we're going to be updating as much as we can on this topic as well.
Yeah, she
So,
definitely did something.
And whenever,
She had something to do with
like
it.
the mom looked like she already, you know what I'm saying?
man, the mama guilty. I
Of
want to hear that.
course.
Mama
Cause she
guilty.
ain't crying, she not crying, she
I'm
ain't
sorry.
pleading. If I was like, I'm telling you, it's not me, blah blah blah. She ain't doing none of that.
I'm sorry. When it comes down to, losing a significant one, like when I lost my parents, man, I was bawling and crying. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. My reaction was like I was looking crazy. I was like a lost child in the world when I lost my parents. Now think about it. You're losing a child that don't even know nothing about this world.
But it's one thing to lose a child that you care about, and it's another thing to lose
Look at
a
this
child
innocent
you
baby,
don't
y'all.
care
Just
about.
look at this. This is sad, y'all. This is
How
horrible.
can you look in that
Mhm.
face? How can you look at that face and do what you and do something terrible to it?
FBI, they were going in the sewers in Enterprise,
Right.
Alabama,
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
locate, see if she was in there.
There's been
Just
there's been countless and numerous times that they found kids in the sewers
Mm.
because they had parents killing them and didn't know where to stuff the bodies. Now think about it. You can't drive around with no body because it's gonna start stinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you stuff it with a whole bunch of clothes, like a lady did a traffic stop and they found a whole bunch of clothes in the back of the trunk. When the police opened the trunk, there was a bunch of clothes just keep coming out. Clothes keep coming out. Cop said, "Nah, something ain't right."
Yeah.
Man, when that cop went to digging, all the cop did was he started bust out crying and pull the gun out and say, "Get down, get down." She talking about, and this is the first thing the mother talk about. Oh, I just didn't know what to do.
I didn't know.
Are
Wow.
you
You
serious?
didn't know what to do? Yes, you did. And
But I'm gonna tell you something. This is the thing that's going on in this world. These are the people that people fall in love with and making kids with.
sometimes you ain't got to fall in love with them, make kids with them, though. In most cases.
But that's who they
And
be
look,
falling in love with.
now,
In this
'cause
particular scenario, the baby father was unable to, be in contact with Adrian this whole time about his kid. Like she refused to, how
to
women
reach out
hold
to them, yeah.
grudges.
Hmm.
You ain't gonna see your baby, blah blah blah. Well, now at this point, he can't see his baby, even if you wanted him to. Like, cause like we don't know where she at, and look where's the accountability on all of this? Cause I'm 150% sure that the man that was the baby daddy, if he was in, taking care of the baby, if he was watching over, if he was the sole
Right.
guardian, we wouldn't be having this
We
discussion
probably
right
wouldn't be
now,
having this discussion.
right? Like let's just be honest
So,
with you, man.
but
Most
she's
women
one
don't
she
even know how to
has,
take care of kids
Right.
nowadays. It's terrible. It's horrible. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. They need their fathers in their life, y'all.
and see
Keep
Hmm.
the fathers around,
but
and
see,
this is why.
the thing about this mother though, see, when we're getting involved with someone, you don't really know their history until you get involved with them, and that's if you're actually trying to get involved with them to even learn their history, to learn how their family
And
behaviors is,
at
and this, that, and the third.
at
So
some extent, it's true. But I feel like this: if you was long with a person, let's say you were a person for 3 years, you gonna learn a person in that 3 years on what type of philosophy they believe in, how they move, how they do things. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it
you
gotta
learn about a person the more you're around them.
right. So it gotta be some type of way where you would know, like, you know what, I think their mental's off.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, you get a if you got discernment, yeah. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
cause you gotta think about it. Okay, for you to kill a kid and
But
do
the hit,
what you do to these kids, you have to be your mind thinking has to be down to the totem pole. Your IQ has to be real low to do something like
It's
that.
just the more it's low moral standards.
Hell
You got
yeah.
low moral standards and just no care,
Chat for y'all
no
just now
care for
tuning
human
in.
life.
For y'all just now tuning in, we're talking about the Genesis
The
Reed. The
disappearance.
disappearance of Genesis Reed. She's been missing for about 2 to 3 weeks now,
Mama did it,
and
man.
the mom just now made a report of her being missing like a week ago. So she's currently detained right now, and they're trying to uh, locate or try to hopefully locate her alive
And
somewhere.
that
Hold on. What town did she got lost
Enterprise.
in?
This
Oh,
was
this is an Enterprise, right?
yeah, I
That's
thought it was
Enterprise,
in
Alabama?
Enterprise, Alabama. Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? In Alabama, what think about places where you think you might put it. You got canals. You got wells. Yeah.
But we
You
don't
you still
see. I'm not familiar with the geography of Enterprise. Okay, so I don't know. We can't really say what areas are around her living space,
but
or what are those particular landmarks like lakes, wells. Of
yeah,
course,
they
sewers is
got
going to be
those.
everywhere.
They got those.
Of course, sewers are going to be everywhere. But uh, we we would have to see like images of where they stay. I haven't seen images of where she
Mhm.
stays to know what it's around. But if they're checking sewers, if they're checking sewers, I mean, just because that's like the first thing,
Yeah.
the first thing,
You got
and that
sewers.
I don't know if they have any woods,
Oh
any
yeah,
wooded
Alabama
areas.
they got woods.
I mean, I know in Bama got woods. Come on, brother, I'm Bama.
They got
I'm just saying
woods.
in that particular area where they are investigating. I don't know what is the wooded area like. We have to kind of
Mhm.
see it to kind of get an idea of okay, where could she possibly take this little girl, hide this little girl, place this little girl.
Okay, mind of a woman killer.
That
For
bruh, that's anywhere.
for
There ain't no cookie cutting paste about that. You know what I'm saying? Going over the history and no seeing viewing multiple cases.
hmm
They
now
can get pretty out there.
now think about it. Now in history of woman killers, they don't like to do a lot of work. They don't like to if they're gonna hide something, they hide to the point where it's not hard. Now if it was a man that did this, a man would and not to sound gory or anything on here, but a man would chop up the pieces of the
I
little
mean,
kid.
it's been some
What
It's the truth.
it's been some ladies that you know
Now you got murder
I
women
don't know
that
what.
did that, but during the years, they if you notice about the murder women, they don't do that
And
no
this is a
more.
kid.
I know,
So this is a little body.
I know,
So I mean,
I know.
it
It's
wouldn't
it's
take as much
it's
than it would if it was an adult. Is what I'm
right.
saying. It'll be a little kind of simpler if she
Yeah,
was
she
trying
gonna do
to
it simple. Cause
at
guess
least
what?
hide it. But someone's gonna eventually find it because
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
even start. The fumes, the
right.
decay, whatever. If that be the case, if that be the scenario, because we don't know. All right, we're all being optimistic about it, hoping that this little girl is safe.
right.
I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
But
hope so.
sometimes we gotta be realistic about it too.
Hopefully she's just tied up and gagged.
I'm praying for
Can't
that.
scream.
No,
Scared,
not even tied
confused.
up. Not even tied up.
She'll tie. What?
She might be locked in a little room. I mean, she
She
can't
could be in
open
a
the door.
kennel.
That could be that too.
She's 2 years old. She can fit
What
in a kennel.
is going on
Shoot, we're thinking. Look,
Look, you
if you
you
don't
gotta get in the
look, let me
mindset
tell
of
you
like
something.
what
I'm
they
not
think.
trying to get in the
Let me tell you
mindset of
something.
no
You know
killer.
what? You
Okay.
don't know who could be watching this right now.
Right.
We could be giving them ideas where they need to look at. You feel me?
Hey,
It could be a
listen,
shed. It could be a shack. It could be a trailer, an abandoned trailer,
mental
abandoned
illness is
house within
real.
the
We
area.
need to bring mental health back.
No, we need to
We need
bring
to bring
mental
it back.
smart back. That's what we
We
need
need
to
to bring it
bring.
back. Bring it back.
Nah,
Come back on
we need to
Tuesdays
fund
with it.
eugenics because people like this need to be euthanized
Hmm.
I don't even want to
and not
discuss
and
what
not left
people
to
like
continue
this, what
to
I think people like this should be.
continue to breathe.
Okay. Well, there you go. Listen, this is a very special place in hell for this particular person.
Oh yeah, she got a
Hmm.
room reserved.
What? With the
Respond.
room key.
Soon as you come in, soon as you show up, we've been expecting you, Mrs. Reed.
I
We
can't,
got
I can't, I can't,
With
I
a
can't
cocktail.
fathom what the father's going through right now.
Hold on, has the
Like, 'cause
father been
you
aired?
have a daughter, I have a daughter. Can you even imagine?
Bro, we
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, has the father
the
been aired yet?
devastation. I mean,
Nah, they
he's been
haven't.
mentioned.
He's
He's
been
been
mentioned.
mentioned in articles, but I haven't heard or seen
Not yet.
anything of
Not yet.
him responding.
Now, that okay. So it's two things. Either that kid is that father's really not in that child's life for the 2 years she been living, or he might be part of that too.
I don't think so.
I highly doubt it.
I don't think so. They would have been found
But you
him.
trying to tell me my
His-
kid is missing
his
for 3
name would have been
weeks
doc.
Yeah.
She
and he
would've-
don't know what's going on with his kid?
That bird would have been squealed. She'd have
See,
been like,
this-
"Ah,
in certain circumstances,
he's
there's
over
nothing
there.
you can do
Ah."
about it. Certain
Correct.
circumstances, women can take the child because you have to fight for your rights. Fathers have to fight for their rights. They have to
Correct
go to
too.
court and all
But
this BS just to be able to see the kid.
you trying to tell me even to let me know that my kid is alive? You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait 3 weeks to hear,
You're
oh, my
talking
kid is
about-
taken away.
See,
You're
look,
talking
that's
about
bull.
morality right here.
yeah. Is
Women don't believe in morality when they have leverage.
is it a case of they can't find the father and the daughter? If it was a
Hold
case
on,
that they
hold on,
couldn't
wait,
find,
wait.
see,
There's a whole video of him going off saying there's no way they haven't seen his kid in 30 days. I know this is crazy. This is crazy. It says
Okay,
But see,
he
the
li-
mom
he
has
lived
been
in
the mom
Florida.
has been avoiding the
He
dad
lives
though.
in Florida. So
The mom has been avoiding the dad though. So the dad lives in this state, while the mom and the child was in Alabama.
Nah, something ain't right,
So
dog.
he's separated. So
Yeah.
he's not
So-
even in the area.
But still, it got to be some type of way to know that, hey, my kid is alive. You know what I'm saying? It got to be some type of way. So you trying to tell me the 30 days he never seen his kid, he ain't talked to
It's
the kid on the
possible.
phone?
It's possible, especially when the
Bruh,
mom is avoiding you.
Yeah, if the mom is not answering
Not
the
taking
phone
your
calls,
calls,
not
not answering
responding
your
to your
texts, not doing-
texts,
yeah.
come on, bro. It happens. This is reality.
He probably don't know the address of where she at.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is real, bro. This is
I'm-
real life. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean,
Because
It
the mom can just
happens.
take the child and go.
you're right. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that's not happening. I'm not saying. But as a concerned father, like I'm a father of boys, you know, so I can't really tell how I would feel if I had daughters. But for just a kid, your seed, your everything that came out of you haven't even heard nothing in 30 days. I'm sorry. In 2 ways, it's ludicrous as hell. So you
But
trying to tell
but it's
me
possible,
as a
though.
father,
But it's possible though.
I'm not,
Whether he
and Chad,
it's
I'm not
that he
saying,
didn't want to.
I'm not saying, right.
It's not that he didn't want to. It's that he was prevented from.
That's crazy.
That's a different thing. It's a different when he didn't want to.
But hold on,
but
though.
he was being prevented,
So think about this.
restricted.
So, but how long was he restricted? Was he restricted for the whole 2
They
years?
said about 30. They said 30 days.
30
He said it's
days.
been
So
about
he was
30 days.
restricted for 30 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened beyond the 30 days? He was
don't know
he
that.
was in contact with his kid.
We don't know
I
that.
mean, we don't know all that information. Like I said, all this is just now coming up because it's still happening currently.
Yeah.
You know, it's an ongoing investigation, so we do not know everything. But I mean, she just looks guilty, bro. 100%.
I mean, 100.
And,
Yeah.
You know, I'm just sitting here for her
150%.
to be the mom that carried this child for 9 months, birthed this child, took care of this, you know, fed her milk, food, bathed, clothed this child and her entire life. How could you do that
Look,
to this
if
kid? How
she-
could you do that?
Yeah,
How could
but
you
if-
do that?
But if she would take a sharp object, if she would take
How
a
could
sharp
you do
object
that?
and stab her own mother or cut, they didn't use the word stab,
Cut?
up her own mother. She has a history of abuse with her own family. And in 2017, Officer Zenth Glenn, he reported that he had to answered the case of the mother with her own mother. She used a sharp object as it's placed right here. Used a sharp instrument to cut her own mother multiple times.
Wow.
So she has like a record, like a history of
So
just being
she-
abusive.
So she's
being
been a
kept.
mental
Hold
case
on,
then.
let's check the
Right.
chat. Chat said it says she was with him on Christmas, but he been trying to get her ever since. Then the mom had been ignoring him. He didn't know the kid was missing until the police contacted him to see if he
Right.
had seen him. That's
Right.
crazy. That's
So
crazy.
so that's within the 30 days.
That's within the
Yeah.
30 days.
Okay.
That's within his last.
Like right. So like 3 weeks plus like another week.
So that means during that time frame, that's when the mother
Yeah,
took away that
like
kid.
he just found like this is new news to him.
That's crazy.
This is crazy, man.
Like
Yeah.
that's ludicrous to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Like I feel like this. If she didn't really want the kid, man, you should have gave it to the daddy.
just let the dad.
Agreed.
Right, just
You
let
know
the
what I'm
dad
saying?
go.
Like this is my thing. Why try to hold him for ransom if you don't want the kid, and then now you taking away a
So they
kid's
want the
life
ransom.
of 2 years? This kid only lived life for 2 years, man. Come on, man. Dog, she don't even know what it is to eat a Twinkie, my dog.
Look, y'all, chat. We about to switch over to Rumble pretty soon. We're gonna log off YouTube because I really got some stuff to talk about.
That's crazy, dog.
So come to Rumble.
Yeah, come on over to Rumble.
Come to Rumble. Rumble.